Namaskaram, Vanakkam, Prem Namaste and Sunny Bonani. We can feel the welcome relief from the bitter wintry chills with the freshness of spring in the air. And that same warmth and brightness is on Sadhana, the inward path today, as we complete the final chapter in our Bhagavad Gita series, work out an easy way to the perfect paneer and meet the selflessness of Pandit Krish Maharaj in Ladysmith. But first, we visit one of the earliest temples in KwaZulu-Natal, the Port Shepstone Shri Marriammen Temple. Yes, from the KZN north coast to the south, you will still find endless fields of sugarcane plantations, all telling the great tales of the indentured Indian arrival to South Africa. In Port Shepstone, 137 years later, the descendants of the indentured labourers still worship the original stone relic, believed to be a form of the Divine Mother that was discovered along the banks of a river. We find out more from the temple's current trustees.
In 1860, our Indian indentured labourers came to KwaZulu-Natal, and in Port Shepstone in particular, in 1880, the area opposite the river called the Borough Green as such, there was a tea plantation there and a sugarcane plantation. And most of the indentured labourers, they worked for the sugar mill, the Ilovo sugar mill. While the labourers were busy on the tea plantation, I think one of the labourers noticed a puttu first, and while he was observing further, he noticed a snake around the puttu, and then he noticed a rock structure which looked identical to a woman.
As is the case with many Hindu temples in South Africa, the 137-year-old Shri Marriammen Temple in Port Shepstone has its own interesting history. Built by indentured labourers who were brought to the area in the late 1800s, the temple today stands as testament to the faith of its pioneer devotees.
He alerted the entire community immediately, where they were all quite shocked and amazed to actually see an image, a female image of Mother Sati. And the Indian community, the Hindus in particular, were very excited, and they built a temple around that particular relic with the puttu. And I think later on with time, people worshipped, they did all the mother prayers there. And it was at that point at Borough Green that they named the temple Shri Marriammen Temple. And eventually the mill, the sugar mill, Ilovo sugar mill, moved to along the Amzimkhulu river. This is the actual site where the mother herself was moved. She was moved from Borough Green and she was brought to that area under the tree.
The temple was tin shanty, and the people were staying above here, right through all the houses were there, and who should come and pray over here. And even they had 6-foot dance in the tin shanty. And I even got married in this temple, and that's how I brought even my siblings, all they are devotees of this temple.
Shri Marieamman and Perumal temples are among the most popular temples that were built by indentured labourers living on the sugar estates in KwaZulu-Natal. It is believed that these two village deities were worshipped in their native villages, which continued with their arrival in South Africa. Unshakable in their faith, they looked to the deities for protection and provisions in a foreign land.
The mother relic from there was brought inside. So what you see in front of you is the actual stone, mother herself, the actual relic. And we've taken a lot of soil from the bottom. We've placed the soil there and she's started to grow. I've got pictures here of when I first entered the temple. She was very small, and now she has grown to such an enormous size, which I myself cannot believe it. And around her, other mothers have also grown. So the temple is open on Tuesday. If possible, if people want to come on a Friday, it's also open for them, and on a Sunday. So when we observe our main prayer, it's generally on a Sunday. The main prayer is the Easter prayer, the Good Friday Easter prayer, and that's the biggest prayer that the temple have, where we have all the Hindus from Port Shepstone, throughout Port Shepstone, they come to this temple.
You see, like that time of like Good Friday was all night. There should be 6-foot dance, and people should come here, and festival was all night. That's why how we enjoyed ourselves at this temple.
Mother worship means Mother Earth, Mother Durga. We walk on her. She's very important for fertility, for nourishment, etc. So our second main prayer is July, August, for the porridge prayer. We call it porridge prayer, but it's the Marieamman prayer for sustenance, for nourishment, for life.
Though small in numbers, the temple still holds a special place in the hearts of its devotees who continue the practices of their forefathers. With firm faith in the Divine Mother, they believe that they are significantly blessed by her graciousness and love.